lines up differently to what you expect. That means you have to adapt. And before we adapted, we were already 2-0 down. And that's the story of the game, pretty much.
You used the word in there, confidence. Is that what's missing? I mean, this is a team that everyone expects to be challenging for the title, but right now the gap to the top is getting big again.
Yeah, that's obviously is my least problem. So in the moment that we have the gap about that, we have to start getting consistency in our performances. That's clear. You see glimpses, you see it here and there, you see quality and all these kind of things. But in the end, it's not. It's even in possession, it was not free flowing or whatever. But it's normal when you are 2-0 down. We cannot. We don't decide in which situation we are 2-0 down, or where it's no problem, or where it's a bigger problem. No, we were 2-0 down today against a really good opponent. That's maybe the most important information as well. They did really well, and always did well against us, by the way, because there's always problems. It's not the first time, but of course for us in the moment in the season, it's not what anybody wants or needs. But we have to accept it now, and that's what we'll do. And now we have to really keep fighting.
We're going to dominate the game. We're going to cause you problems, and we're going to make you adapt if you have to by trying to cope with us. Now, that surprised me to say that Jurgen thought, well, we failed to adapt, because they are the better team. But maybe that's where they are at the moment. Maybe that's where the confidence is at Liverpool's, in particular, that they're not confident enough to go and be themselves just yet, totally, for 90 minutes. He alluded to it. We're good in bits. They are. They're good in bits. But they're really bad in other bits. And that's the worry. Defensively, they look really poor. At times, really poor. It's a terrible thing to say, really poor, about a top side. But the defending has a lot of question marks over it at the moment. Not just individually, but collectively as well. Defending isn't just a back four. It can be in front of the back four. Do they get enough protection from the midfield players? Do the front three do enough when they lose the football to win it back early enough so that defenders don't have to defend all the time? But you could certainly get at Liverpool a lot easier this season than I've seen before.
The third goal today was a shocker for me, because I thought it kind of summed up where Van Dijk is at the moment. Maybe he started to really believe that he is the world's greatest defender. Which I think there's always been debate about. He's been a very, very good and solid purchase and defender for Liverpool, but there are aspects of his game and attitude I think I always find, should we say, overconfidence
I don't think
is displayed.
There's nothing wrong with having confidence in your own ability. Nothing wrong with that at all.
All right then, arrogance.
I don't know if he's arrogant, right? I just know he's been a terrific player for them.